Here's the psychology behind people who over-explain their choices, and why it has nothing to do with being weak. This habit often comes from a deep fear of being misunderstood. When you've learned that people jump to conclusions, your brain tries to control the story before anyone else can. So you explain early, explain fully, explain everything, not to impress, but to protect yourself from being judged the wrong way. Many people who over-explain also grew up having to justify their feelings. As kids, they were often questioned instead of believed, and over time the brain linked acceptance with explanation. You don't feel fully allowed to exist unless your reasons make sense to others. There's also a strong link to emotional intelligence. Over-explainers are usually very self-aware and deeply reflective, but they assume everyone else thinks the same way, so they over-communicate to avoid confusion that others never even noticed. This behavior is also tied to social anxiety and rejection sensitivity, where the mind exaggerates the cost of being misunderstood, making one wrong assumption feel dangerous. So you fill every gap, soften every edge, and clarify every detail, hoping it reduces the risk of rejection. Often, it's also a sign of empathy overload, constantly managing how others might feel or interpret you, even at the expense of your own comfort. But here's the truth. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Clarity is healthy, but constant justification quietly teaches your brain that your choices need permission, and they don't. Sometimes silence is confidence. Sometimes a simple answer is enough. And sometimes being misunderstood by the wrong people is safer than shrinking yourself for the right ones. If this felt uncomfortably accurate, you're not alone. And that's exactly why this psychology matters.